Hello, friends. Welcome to day 15 of our quarantine series of Shri Clinic. I'm Dr. Prachi. Here we are discussing all health related topics and its importance of homeopathy to that particular disease. Today's topic is somewhat, very commonly seen in almost all types of age groups. Each one of us have gone through this particular type of disease or disorder or problem, that is skin infections. Today's topic will be skin infections and its importance of homeopathic treatment. But when we talk about skin infections particularly says it's not only skin infection. Skin is an external organ. Yes, it is an organ because it takes care of our body ultimately. It protects us from so many infections, from so many other environmental changes. There are so many things from which the skin protects us. But while doing this, as we know that our immunity, if compromised, definitely it is going to hamper our skin also. That's with it, it comes with the package, right? So let's talk about skin infections. When we say skin infection, there are two types of skin infections. First is external and the other is internal. Why I'm saying internal is maximum of the skin infections are internal because some diseases which have been suppressed in the earlier stages of our lives, if for example there's a tumor somewhere and we have suppressed it by medicines or surgery or something, that comes out on the skin afterwards because one, you have suppressed it, and secondly, what happens is when you suppress it or when you dominate it in one system, obviously it becomes more powerful from the next time and it comes on the skin, it comes on the external surface. So this happens. So whenever you are having any outgrowth, any other problems with mucosal membranes specifically, do not suppress them. Go to the origin, see the cause, and then start with the treatment. That is what homeopathy does. So let's start with skin infections. So skin infections, as I said, they are external and internal. Specifically, external infections are most probably bacterial, fungal, and viral. Viral and bacterial infections are very rare, but when it comes to fungal infections, it is a major worry. Once you have fungal infection, it will not leave you. It will not leave you for, let's say, minimum of 1 year. The reason behind this is fungus is something which, just goes on increasing. It goes on dominating you. It goes on spreading itself. It just spreads its legs all over. And it's pathetic, basically. So when we say fungal infections, there are many fungal infections. There is Taenia cruris, there is Taenia circumferis, there is Taenia capitis. There are so many Taenias. Taenia is a fungus, basically, which commonly affects humans. So when we talk about fungal infection specifically, there is something known as immunity compromise again. When immunity is compromised, the fungus is going to affect you. But there are some other causes to this specifically fungal infection, and that is lack of hygiene, lack of cleanliness, and lack of air in your skin. Most probably and maximum times what happens is, for fungal infection specifically, it will attract only the moisture places. For example, your axilla, buttocks, groins, and backside of your calf muscles or backside of your knee. So where the moisture traps itself, that time it is going to cause, or it is going to attack you basically at that particular. What are the symptoms? Itching will be there. There will be lesions all over. There are red lesions and all these things. Itching at night specifically is the major indicative factor of fungal infection. Okay. Along with fungal infection, there are other external and internal types of skin infections which are known as eczema, scaling, dandruff. Definitely dandruff is internal because there is some seborrheic, pores that are quite open, and they just open up, and all the dirt and pollution from outside, it gets trapped in it, and there will be acne formation, and from there you will have scaling and then dandruff. So it's a vicious cycle basically. Also, acne, pimples, all these things come into skin infections. More or less, they are all the same. They are all connected, particularly to the mind. So, along with this, the symptoms of eczema or dry scaling is, first of all, you should understand, if you have dry skin, definitely you are going to have eczema, you are going to have scaling, and you are going to have dandruff. So if you have any of this, first try to get rid of your dry skin or dead skin. Some of the people have scaling like snake. So it is more or less, first of all, if genes are into the matter, if you have hereditary dry skin, definitely you need a proper treatment. Along with this, if it is due to environmental changes, definitely it can come into control in a very short time. So if you can do that, please do that, because most importantly, getting rid of the dry skin is an answer to the next coming horrible skin infections. So better we treat the cause itself, as we do in homeopathy. The symptoms will be itching again, there will be scaling. If you just scratch yourself, there will be just white scaling just scattering around, and it's of course awful to see. So better, regarding skin infections, get yourself in control at an early basis right now. Along with this, management, or before that, let's see what type of diseases causes some few skin infections. Very important disease that causes skin infections is, yes, you guessed it right, it's diabetes. Diabetes causes skin infections like anything. And it's not only skin infections, it causes UTIs, as we discussed yesterday. It causes fungal infections, and if you are having fungal infection, diabetes will take care that it will not go away very easily. Yes. Secondly, what diabetes does is, first of all, it is increasing your sugar levels and decreasing your insulin. You all know we have discussed this. So when this happens, what happens is there is no hydration to the skin left because of increased sugar levels. And when there is no hydration to the skin, of course, you will be going under so many skin infections, and we don't want that. So first, if you are a diabetic patient, take care of your diabetes so that the next skin infections and other consequences and complications are away from you. Management, when we talk about management is nothing but what you can do apart from medicine. One is diet, and in diet, apart from eating, I would like to tell you, drink lots of water. Lots and lots and lots of water is important. Secondly, eating fruits is another important thing to do, because fruits contain citric acid and many other water contents, or the minerals, or which provide you hydration to the skin. If you can eat fruits which are full of water, it's the best thing you can do. Lastly, more importantly, exercise is another important thing you will do for your fungal infections. Typically, this is because if you sweat properly, there will be enough airing. And last but not the least, avoid wearing tight pants, tight innerwears. It is the most important thing. While sleeping, while you are in bed, try to avoid your innerwears. Make it as airy as possible. Okay, if you can do that, you have won half the battle of your fungal and skin infections. So that is one thing. Homeopathic part. Now, so when we are talking about homeopathy, what homeopathy is going to do is, first of all, it is going to increase and improve your skin quality. If you are having any, let's say, skin diseases from the hereditary, it will go to the root cause. Secondly, if you are not having hereditary and you have developed some fungal infections, you have developed some bacterial and viral and skin dryness diseases, definitely we can go to the cause, we can take out the cause, we can find out the origin and give the medicine accordingly. Lastly, what homeopathy does is, if your immunity is compromised in any way that is causing skin infections, definitely it will take care of that and relieve the symptoms, of course. So that was our discussion for skin infections. Please let me know if I have missed something, and if you want me to discuss any other topics regarding this. If you have any skin infections, please feel free to contact me for the homeopathic treatment. Along with that, what type of other discussions you would like me to talk to you about, please let me know in your feedback or comment sections. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please stay home, stay safe, and stay quarantined, and let's not go out of our houses and be safe inside our houses. So that's it. Thank you for today. Thank you for watching the video. See you in tomorrow's video.